Hey there, comic book fans. I am back from the comic shop again this week, and I've got 6 new comics, plus a couple extra things. One of them is Bane Conquest, which I got for a friend of mine, so this one isn't mine, but it's got some nice Graham Nolan artwork in it. Is Bane a good guy now or a bad guy? I'm not even sure. But along with that, we got the old comic shop news for the week. Marvel Legacy. Make mine lenticular. The mighty Captain, I guess, is all about Marvel's lenticular stuff that's coming out, which I probably won't be getting any of. But what the heck, I picked up one of those DC lenticular covers, I think, just for the heck of it, a few years ago when they came out. Maybe I'll pick up a Marvel one just for the heck of it if they're not super expensive variants. And next, we have The Walking Dead 170 on the road. Okay, they're going to give us a road story. These are 4 of our. There's Michonne. You can tell because she's got the sword. They're on their way to meet a new group who is somewhere far away. So 4 of them are heading out on the road. And also, Negan hit the road, too, because they finally, after all the big battle was over, Rick was like, all right, time for you to go now, Negan. You can't stay here. So they kicked Negan the heck out of the town they're in. So we don't know what's going to happen with Negan now, too. A couple of people decided to follow him just to see where he went. But Walking Dead, good stuff. You know it. If you don't, how come you've never read The Walking Dead? And next we have Stray Bullets, Sunshine and Roses. Looks like Beth's mom wants to kill that guy. Was that Kretschmeyer? I can't remember. Last issue was kind of a flashback to when Beth and Spanish Scott and Kretschmeyer first met in our long rambling story of crime and criminals in Stray Bullets and the people that get involved with them. The plot of this is... it's amazing how complicated the plot is of Stray Bullets, yet you can read any one issue. I mean, that cannot be said of most comics. But you could pick up any random issue of Stray Bullets, and it gives you a little bit of a story from beginning, middle, and end, yet it all interweaves together in this really long plot. So, if you ever wanted to read Stray Bullets, pick up a trade, pick up an issue, pick up whatever, because you can jump right in. And next we have Injection, Elish, Shalvey, Belair. What issue number is this? 14. There's the issue number down there. That's a pretty creepy cover, I have to say. All those hands coming up out of the earth. There's their Injection logo. And it was just interesting. I was reading... Warren Ellis has a email newsletter every week, so I'm subscribed to it. I mean, he tells you what's happening. And one of the things he mentioned, he's working on the next story arc for this. The story arc is ending in Injection. And he mentioned that, I forget what he said the first story arc was. I can't remember. The second story arc was kind of a Sherlock Holmesian story arc. That was obvious. And he says, this one is Doctor Who. So I said, oh, I didn't see it. Not being much of a Doctor Who fan, I did not see that. But now that he mentioned it, I can, because they're in Britain dealing with all sorts of old objects in old stone circles and monsters from under the ground. You know, very, very sort of reminiscent of Doctor Who taking care of certain problems. So I've been enjoying Injection, and like I said, each story arc is a bit different from each other. So check it out if you like different. And here we go with Hillbilly by Eric Powell, number 7. Anything on the back of this one? Spook House ad. And I'm thrilled every time I see a new issue of Hillbilly come out. It's just, there he is. That's our Hillbilly lead character with a devil's meat cleaver. And each issue is like a fable. It's like a tall tale. It's like a campfire story. Once again, he's kind of on a journey, but each issue is a little done-in-one story and can be read by itself or as a whole. Oh, there he's in the middle of Blizzard. And it's just so well told. Eric Powell is just such a good storyteller that you get into it every time. Some some creators, it takes you a while to get into whatever they're doing. With Hillbilly, you're into it already. It's just so immersive. I think I've liked each issue better than the last too. So I'm really looking forward to issue 7. And here we go with East of West number 34. Hickman, Dragata, Martin. And the apocalypse has started in the East of West. We got giant wars going on. We got rebellions. We got armies marching on cities. And who knows what else is going to happen in East of West. We got blank pages as usual. It's been a while since I complained about these blank pages, so I'll show them to you and complain. I don't care about giant logo pages. I don't know what that's about. Do they print giant logo pages in the trade paperback every 22 pages? I don't know, but if they did, I'd be pissed at them. Just like I'm pissed at them in the middle of the comic. But anyway, East of West has been excellent. Uh-oh, someone just got sorted. I don't want to spoil too much. These covers also do nothing for me. These, giant logo half covers that I see so often these days, they just leave. As much as I love the story, the graphic design on this just leaves me cold. Oh, a little blank back, a little saying, I don't even care about. But like I said, the story is excellent. The actual comic is excellent. Can't say that much for the package of the comic. But check out East of West. Maybe they get rid of all that stupid designy stuff in the trade. Who knows? And here we go. Last comic of the week is Love and Rockets, issue number 3, magazine size. Looks like it's Jaime's turn for the cover. Beto does the back cover. They switch off every issue. And I have to say, this cover doesn't do a lot for me. It's pretty good, but his first issue cover, number 1, was a classic. Oh, and look at this. There's alternate covers, too. In addition to the regular edition, don't miss these exclusive variant cover. I gotta say, I like that Beto cover better. I like. Is this? Oh, that must be the front cover and the back cover of the alternate edition. I like that one better than this one. Oh well, such is life. But Love and Rockets is Love and Rockets. The story of our the Jaime story is of all the characters he's been writing about for 30 years. They also have superhero stories with them too. I forget the actual conceit for that, but there's some reason. And then the Beto stuff is all about Fritz and this little fictional Mexican town where they all come from, and Fritz is a movie star, and all the machinations around here being her being a movie star. Oh, we're back to Jaime stuff. And Maggie and Hopi are two girls who were punk rockers in the early 80s and now are middle-aged women. Love and Rock. I think Gilbert and Jaime Hernandez were just voted into the Hall of Fame, whatever one that was, at San Diego Comic-Con. So they're good. So check out some Love and Rockets. And now we'll end with showing you our background art. These are the latest 2 Dreams of Things drawings I've done. I inked them recently. Gonna marker color them someday, but haven't done it yet. This is issue 47, and this one is one of the weirdest ones I've done. Strange box head man with rays coming out of his head. It actually took a lot to make this one into. This is one of those ones that I drew and printed out and was going to ink and went, what the heck is this? I just left a lot of the thinking to do in the inking stage, and when the inking stage came, I had to think a lot about it to figure out what exactly that was, to turn it into something coherent. But I think it came out all right. And then we've got this strange person, another of my androgynous figures in this. Is that a cape? Is that a plant? Is that a cocoon? Is she going to turn into one of the pod people from Invasion of the Body Snatchers? I don't know. Nice giant eye back there looking at you too. So there's just a couple of recent drawings I've done. You guys have a good week out there.